Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. So in today's video we are going to be having like a trip of nostalgia, simply because this is the Namco G-Con 45 with the Time Crisis unpack that I've bought back in the day as a child. This is not exactly the same one, but this is more like a version that I've picked up. So there was like this comic store having this, and oh man, this is going to be a blast to the past. Where Time Crisis was not 100% accurate to the arcade, because the arcade version is so much better than the PlayStation 1, it did have an overall great experience, and playing this all the years ago, this was so much fun. But Time Crisis and many other games we could play on PlayStation, inside of the kit we're having the G-Con and of course the game Time Crisis. And yeah, Time Crisis was one of those very cool arcade games, and I can remember that we also had like the Titan Crisis or something. It was on second, and they released all kinds of, let's say, games. The game itself seems to be in good condition with some minor scratches, so it's not going to be a problem whatsoever. And oh yeah, point blank, I can remember this game that's playing it on the demo disc, where I personally never owned it back in the day. So when it comes to, let's say, the Namco gun, I really love this thing. I also got myself back in the day the Gun for IR version, so already a couple of years ago, where they basically made a Namco gun for the newer generation. So in here we're finding all of the necessary like cable attached to the controller or the light gun. You're going to be plugging this thing into your system and having this special link you need to put between, let's say, the normal SCART cable. But what was interesting, if you didn't have the option, let's say you're having a full RGB cable, we had this conversion, or at least this special cable. We can just over here having an input and an output for your RGB cable, and having a special tulip at the side for plugging this thing in, so we can also use it with a full RGB cable. But inside the book there was nothing much. There was no any manuals for the gun, how it actually works, how you need to connect it. The only manual we're having is the one for the Time Crisis. Man, I really miss out the days that we don't have any manuals. Oh, there we go. That we have no, let's say, information about the manuals. It does showcase, of course, the Namco gun. Oh man, you know what I hate about these games? That they're going to be putting it on, let's say, emulator devices that have no light gun support, because these things needs to be, let's say, used with the light gun itself. However, let's plug it in, let's get myself a PlayStation, and let's have some fun. But let's grab ourselves this old Philips television, and you connect everything, because this is going to be a lot of fun. Hey, Twisted Metal. World Tour, that's an awesome game, but we're not going to be needing that today. But what is also a convenient part about this is that if you don't want to have the cable all the way to the television, we can also use it at the back on the system. This is just a normal AV out cable, so this is another way to play when it comes to that. So everything has been connected. Let's put it on the AV channel. Let's power on the device. Oh crap, I completely forgot the power cable. Brain fart. Now everything is going to be connected. Okay, so let's plug it in. There we go, the magical sound of the intro. Oh yeah. Oh crap. Do we have like a lot of flickering, because we're going to be using PAL now, so I'm going to be adjusting my camera for that, so we don't have this crazy annoying flickering. Let's put in the game, let's reset, and let's go. So let's align the light gun. Okay, pressing AB will give you entering of the game itself, and everything has been configured. I also put my 50 frames per second, or for when it comes to the camera, so we don't have that weird thing going on the screen itself. Let's crank up the volume. This is the volume, I'm guessing it is.
And rescue Rachel.
Alright, let's rescue Rachel. Nostalgia, man, nostalgia is what it is. So let's get into the game, let's use the trigger, or which one do I need to use? There we go. I'm quite close to the screen itself, but this seems to be working just fine. Another thing I can do is lower the brightness on the television. It's kind of bright.
This nation will soon be mine.
Yeah. So cringe.
The taste of revenge is sweet.
Indeed. I'm coming for you, man. I'm coming for you. How many times I actually play this. What's kind of interesting, we don't have a pedal with this, so we're going to be playing it without. Holding button will go up. Oh yeah. There we go. Let's see how fast we can go through the stage itself. Action. I can still remember there was this orange guy. That guy over there. Oh. Going back to this, man, Time Crisis is still one of my favorite games to play. Oh yeah. But the library of Lightgun games on the PlayStation is absolutely amazing. There we go. Come on, show yourself. Woo! Ah, yeah. Okay, the left guy, the orange one. Okay, give me a couple of seconds extra. Let's see how far we can go. Okay. Oh, there he is. Another red guy. I love it how they have like different colors of characters that will give you an idea how good they are. Okay, let's blow it up. It's more like a cheat over here. And we're finished this part of the stage. That's how easy it is, man. Woo! Over 1 minute. That's not bad at all. But when it comes to the game itself, it's so much fun, bringing back so many memories. Oh, this part is so annoying. This guy is in my face. Why can't I hit him? There we go. Oh, that was such an annoying play. There we go. Oh, another guy, left one. There we go. Woo! Turning around. Turning around. Shooting all the blue guys. But somehow if you're going to be into the newer arcades, Lightgun games have been evolving all kinds of, like an evolution in so many different ways, and it's so cool, man. It's so cool. There we go, next part. But this game can become really challenging, and of course it's also a situation of remembering all of the parts. But playing on a small television is no problem whatsoever. But it's a lot of fun to play the Time Crisis again, and there are so many hidden gems when it comes to, let's say, the Lightgun games on the PlayStation 1. Where some of the games were absolutely not superior to the one of the arcades, they were still a lot of fun. However, there is something I needed to show you before we're going to be ending this video. I also made a video about this particular thing, the real arcade. I can still remember that I bought a couple of them complete in box. I saved, I think, 2 or 3 of them at the moment. But this was one of the things I owned as a child. Combining this with Time Crisis was such a blast to the past. You have all kinds of configuration here, having the Norgun, the gun console. Different kind of light guns can be, let's say, mimic or like emulate, or how you want to say this. In here having different configurations, so it was quite extended. And of course having the right voltage on the power supply here. We had the option for a recoil. This is not to be compared with, let's say, the ones with a solenoid, or at least the ones with gunfire are, or other like situation where the solenoid is built in, but it was a lot of fun. So this was a blast to the past, and I hope you really enjoy it. Unboxing this old school Time Crisis kit that I've bought back in the day as a child. So that I bought for not a lot of money from a comic store, and now I've picked it up from a convention again. So I'm going to be cherishing this because I love playing Time Crisis. And I made a separate video about this very cool light gun. Check it out if you're interested, because I'm doing a full list of all kinds of light gun solutions for PlayStation, NES, you name it, and it's going to be absolutely a blast to the past. And it would be great to see you in the next video.